How is that for being on time? Huh? Like, could I be more perfectly on time than that? No, I don't think so. I did a countdown and everything. Hi, everybody. So, sitting here, right, having, making my morning coffee. I'm like, you know what? Why sit here alone when I could be with my favorite people on earth, right? So I thought maybe they'd like to have coffee with me. And here you are. I'm so happy. Hi, everybody. Cajunese, Triggered Limey, Arisen and Connie, and Simon, of course. My dude, Simon. Lady Dragonswood. Hi, sweetheart. It's not going to be a long one because I have ladies' night tonight, which it's going to be sad. Nicole's not going to, do it, at least for the foreseeable future. Hey, I just, at least for the foreseeable future. But, maybe she'll come back someday, right? But, hey, I get it. Things are always reminding her of us, and it's hard for her. Hey, Bees 2 Cent, welcome. And Mindy, did I say hi to you? I hope you don't mind. It's just me. Um, I've been watching shorts. It's a great way to find new channels. Have you tried that, guys? I found a couple of really great new channels. Hello from Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. Hi, Juggernaut. Jared Reed. Pennsylvania is one of my favorite places to go for a weekend when I lived in Connecticut. Love it. Philly, come on. Where are you going to go? Besides New York, where are you going to but Philly for good food, right? Cheeky Monkey, hey. Oh, I'm out of cookies. You gotta go to Be Savage for those. But I have muffins, double chocolate. To me, they're just as good as cupcakes or cookies or anything. They're at Walmart. They make them there, double chocolate muffins. They're like a cupcake, only they're a muffin, so they're better for you. Anyways, so yeah, back to the shorts. So I've been watching shorts, finding these new channels. Oh yeah, donuts, really? Donuts. Hey, you. Anywho, so this one, ASAP Science, I've seen them before, but they're really interesting. They had this thing. Okay, so apparently, for English speakers, this is, okay? Native English, I guess. English is your first language, I don't know. There are two ways to perceive time, okay? It's, if I say to you guys, Tuesday's appointment that was scheduled at noon has been pushed forward by 2 hours. Do you then think it's at 2 p.m. or 10 a.m.? Which one? Forward by 2 hours means what to you? That the noon meeting's at 2 or 10? I'll give you a second to answer. And then I'll tell you what it means. Because at first I thought, yeah, see, at first, but then I thought, like you answered it, but then I'm like, but wait, I always say push back to go later, so 4 would be 10 to me. But here is it. Now, if you say it's at 2 p.m., you're you vis- um, look at time through an ego moving um, thingy, majibby, I don't know, where you're moving through time, right? Like you're getting closer to the holidays, see? Whereas if you said 10 a.m., you have a time moving outlook where time moves. You're staying stationary, and time moves through you. Like the holidays are coming closer. Isn't that interesting? So if you said later, your ego moving through time. You're the one moving through time. Time's not moving. You are. Yeah. Whoa. I hate those stupid little pocket rockets. They're loud, but for no reason. I'm a Harley girl. Anyhow, I thought that was very interesting. You're moving towards your next nap, huh? I like what Lady Dragons once said about cupcakes and muffins. Uh, a cupcake's just a gay muffin. That's so cute. Yeah. Hey, Kangaroo. Been a while. Yeah. So, what do you think of that? That you're either ego or time moving. Oh, so all right. Your next nap. You're moving towards your next nap, not the nap's moving towards you. Okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, you had to bring your own. King Crow. You had to bring your own. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I could send one to you, but it'd be cold by the time it gets there. I'm drinking Dunkin' Donuts French vanilla. I bought a bag of New England coffee vanilla because I always drink vanilla. I like that little something it adds. You know, not too much sweetness, just a little smoothness. Absolute time. Okay. Well, yeah, the Brits just too good for us all. Let's see what else. I just thought that was interesting. You know, and then I can't remember the other channel that I was watching. What his name is, but he's adorable. And he did this list of celebrities he has beef with for absolutely no reason. And I gotta say, a lot of them I agreed with him on. But who do you have a beef with for no fucking reason? For me, let's see, Tom Cruise definitely because he's just unhinged. Besides the Scientology thing, he's unhinged. No, no, I didn't say you. You said it. Sorry, honey. Brits just, you are better than us. I don't know. You're the originals. I don't. Hey, I just woke up a little while ago. Hi, the triggered limey. I'm a Brit. I am pretty awesome. Yes, you are. Thank you. I love your name, and your avatar is adorable. I get triggered all the time. You can ask anybody. Hey, James the Mick. So who else do I have? Oh, Kanye West. I'm so over Kanye and Kim and all their shit. Like, can we not talk about the Kardashians anymore? Kylie trying to get the name Kylie trademarked. Sorry, Kylie Minogue was there first. Vincent Russo. Oh, okay. That's wrestling, yeah. I remember the name, but not much about him. Because don't forget, I grew up 6 minutes from the WWF, or now the WWE's headquarters, and I know a lot of people that worked there. A lot of the wrestlers lived in the town I grew up in. I saw them all the time. So yeah, a lot of them are really cool, down to earth, and there for kids all the time. Like if a kid found them in the mall, was so cool. But then a lot of them, like Hulk Hogan, I saw him smoking pot so often, just in his limo, window open, puffing on a blunt. It's so weird, you know? It's weird. You don't do celebrity stuff, B? I get it. WrestleMania tonight? Really? I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, that's the guy who killed the. Wait, no, that's a different one. It's Russo or Vince McMahon killed Owen Hart because he's the one who owns it. Who's the guy that fell from like he was coming down from the ceiling and fell? Is that Owen Hart? No, he didn't call me brother. It's Vince McMahon. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Stone Cold's coming back. So we got into wrestling, huh? All right. He's the one who fell, Mindy? Yeah, because they didn't take care to check that he was secure. Yeah. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, Connie, I agree. The Kardashians, what have they ever done? Nothing for this world, that's for sure. They scam people all the time. Oh, oh, he's the producer that wrote and made him do this story, and that he came down from the ceiling for. Oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't see it happen. I've seen video where he starts to fall and then they cut it. I don't want to see that happen. His poor wife was watching. Oh, you think of all the because wrestling I don't, is too dangerous. Too many people have died wrestling. I think either it should be regulated in some way so that they have to be trained stunt people. Because I could tell you, I wanted to be a stunt person when I was young. So I looked into getting trained for it and everything. Stunt people, for as crazy as things we might do, very safe. Very. As because they don't want to get hurt because that's the end of their career. So they go through everything 18 million times. Is this secure? Is this check? They work with people they trust, and the people that they work with, know they have somebody's life in their hands. I don't think they cared with this Owen guy. You know? Yeah. You know? So I just think a lot of the stunts they do, because it's in real time, in a live audience, they're so dangerous. When you're dropping people onto the back of their neck, I don't care how many times you've rehearsed it, that's going to end up in tragedy. You know, you were in Pentecost for 10 years. Yeah, see, Juggernaut would know. Oh, yeah, they shouldn't have continued the show after he fell. They really shouldn't. That was disrespectful. But a lot of people paid money. I guess he was afraid to disappoint people. I don't know, refund them then. Jesus, man lost his life. It's scripted. Yeah, well, it's fake as far as it's scripted, but it's not fake the way they're putting their bodies on the line, is what you mean. And yeah, you're right. Um, there's so many people who have gotten killed and seriously injured. There's people in wheelchairs for the rest of their life. I don't think it's worth it. I don't. I don't think any amount of money is worth my body. I have fucked myself up for all kinds of reasons. You know, racing, got in an accident, um, doing other kinds of things, concussions. It just stuff has happened to this girl. Stuff. I made choices. Everybody makes choices, and I made some choices. All right, and regrets. Yeah, I have a few, but then again, too few to mention. No, okay, I'm not gonna do it. I swear to God. Um, but yeah, I don't think any amount of money is worth your health to you, because you have trouble getting the cat into a pet carrier. Graham, you're too funny. Oh, the Will Smith thing. I think celebrities are allowed to get away with murder these days. That's what I think. If it was anybody else, he would have been escorted out. You know, it was just an average Joe didn't like what a comedian said and walked up on stage and slapped the guy. Cops would have been called. I also think a slap is worse than a punch for a man. It's more like demeaning. I feel bad for Chris Rock. He says he didn't know, and I believe him because no, normally Chris would say, "Yeah, I knew, but it's a joke." He said he didn't know, and I believe the guy. I do. Normally he doesn't back down if So, yeah, I believe him when he says that. So, it was to me, I didn't know she had an issue because I don't follow her. I thought she had made her hair very short, like in a natural. My best friend that I grew up with had a natural all the time. She looks stunning. Some women with the right cheekbones, black women, can have a natural that short and look stunning. So yeah, when he said that, I thought, hey, I had no idea why everybody freaked out. I know she takes herself too seriously. Um, because Will Smith laughed at it, you know, and then he saw her, and I look, she's playing our boy too. Like she can see other men, including her son's friend, and be with him. But God forbid we'll look at another woman. No, no. I think Will's breaking down because of the stupid way his marriage has turned out. But if you remember how they met, it was on the set of The Fresh Prince. She played a psycho date. He should have known. All right? I don't think Chris crossed the line. He did not know Mindy. He says he didn't know, and I believe the guy. Because he's always been honest in the past when he's fucked up. You know? So, yeah. Connie, I believe, yeah. I believe Will. I believe Chris. And I'm disappointed in Will. I am. Come on, man. That is not the way to handle it. You know, it's just not. And she can side eye and give, the death stare all she wants. It was a fucking joke. You know, just because she thinks everybody should know about her condition doesn't mean they should. I don't care. It's not like he made fun of a cancer patient, you know? She's alopecia. In the day and age we're in with the technology of wigs we have, baby. I've thought about just shaving my head because the wigs we got now are gorge and easier than dealing with hair. Take one off, put one on, you know? Yeah. I really just I think I think Chris has issues with whoever wrote the joke because I don't think he did. And because like I said, and they're sitting in the first few rows. There's a whole bunch of things that make me side with Chris. You know, that's all. The triggered limey for another 2 pounds. Gotta work a bit. Have a great stream. Hashtag lurk mode. Thanks, it's triggered. Hope you get to come another time. Check out our gaming streams with Radical. They're usually on during the day. They're so much fun. What did you guys think of yesterday? Did you guys see it? It was handled badly, yeah. Ah, Mindy, you're so funny. Between a rock and a hard place. She's not a helpless damsel, B. You're right. Absolutely right. Hey, Jules. Just had you. Resigns from the academy? He did? Damn. Yeah, it was fun, Triggered Limey. It was fun. Yesterday we beat Anna. A couple days ago we beat James of the town. This is so much fun. Oh, Yoshi's sick. He'll be okay. They get those from time to time. You only, yeah, I don't know why you weren't watching Silent, but yeah, the Contagion, that was stupid. I gotta check and see if they gave me my money back. Hey, Uncle Hands, how you doing? Yeah, yesterday's Screen Fest Graham. That's what I meant. Look, I don't understand how Radical and Cliff, and even Arisen, don't yell when they're killed. You, you see, right? When Radical's killed, what it looks like, right? You guys see it. They get in your face. Those disgusting faces get in your face. And when I play, I am up, like, I'm sitting up in my chair, so I'm closer to the screen. So that thing is like nose to nose with me, you know? And it's a jump scare, plus it's scary looking. I so I scream. Okay? I scream. I scream as loud as I can because I'm scared. And it feels good to scream when you're scared. I mean, I don't know. If in real life something like that happened, would I be able to even scream? I don't think so. But in a game, I'm going to scream my ass off. Hey, Hezekiah. Nicole! Hey. So, yeah. Hey, Be Savage. Everybody's here. Why does mine just say I started a minute ago? I don't know. Something's up with my YouTube app, guys. It doesn't update me. All right, 21 minutes ago. Yeah, I only want to be here about an hour. Because, like I said, I have ladies' night tonight. So I don't want to get sick of me. Let me get some coffee. But yeah, every time we play, I get a sore throat from screaming. Because, yeah, I do a lot. I know I do a lot. Fucking Risen was jump scaring me too. That's not fair. A teammate doing that to you? Mean. Arian Rod! Hi. Yeah, so I and here's the weird thing, right? I like the game. I do. I like the thought of being in game because it's fun for me. I get to, you know, well, it's not fun for me. All right, everything around the game is fun for me, right? Like hanging out with Radical and Cliffy and whoever's playing with us for whatever game. And then after is fun for me. The game itself, not fun. Yeah, I not fair, Arisen, not fair. You're on my team and you're jump scaring me. It's not right at all. You have a different character you could have played too. I know you could have. Yeah. Aw, Cajun, you're sweet. You gonna get sick of me? Hey, Biggs. Aw, I'm glad you popped in to say hi. Brisbane, huh? Nice. Damn globe with stupid time zones. Oh my god, so what's his name? Middleton. Bob? He's one of my viewers. He does flat earth videos. He did one about Daniel Pratt yesterday I watched. And it made me go to Daniel's video. Oh my god. So like everybody in his comments supports him about this stupid flat earth. And this woman says, well, they can't, as they being the globe, us people, who understand science, they can't even explain how the space is dark when that's where the sun is. I'm like, I had to go to her and reply and say, are you really that dumb? Did you never go to middle school science class even? Like, really? And some of the things these people say are so dumb. I just, I really, uh, I really want to make a video. I might. Oh, Mindy. Oh, that's sad. Honey, that's sad. Sorry, honey. Oh, Sam and Nathan say no. Okay. Well, that sucks that you won't play a girl then. But I get it. I won't play a guy if I can. Oh, Nicole. I don't know if you were. I don't think you were there when we were trying to play Contagion. The character I was gonna play was named Nicole. I thought that's funny. Mm, Uh, 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 uh. So Savage is doing good. You doing good with the cookies? You making money off the cookies? Cool. I don't know. I tried Tupperware when I was younger than Watkins. I tried a couple things like that, but never made any money. Yeah, Biggs, it makes you weep for the education system, right? Especially some of the religious yeah, 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 yeah. Because they all believe we're trying to hide flat Earth because of God, and that's the other comment I replied to. I said, "Excuse me, but I believe in God, and I still know it's a globe. So what you gotta say to that?" Most people who believe in God understand science. 99%, 99.9% of Christians believe in science, understand science. Muslims, um, Hebrews, all believe in God. But no, it's a globe. I don't know if I ever sold Avon, Lady Dragon's Blood. Oh, yeah, Tupperware. It's so worth the money. It's super expensive these days, but it's worth it because, say, you buy a bowl, that's a bowl, and you have it and use it your whole life. Your daughter then gets it and uses it her whole life. Your granddaughter then gets it, but it's got a crack. She can bring it back to Tupperware and get a new one. Because when they say guaranteed for life, they don't mean your life. They mean the life of the fucking company. Because I've done it for people. They brought back stuff from the 70s to me when I was using it, when I was selling it. And I got them new stuff. Werewolf girl, where you been? Hey, I've been worried about you. How you doing? Yeah, I have seen on Etsy vintage Tupperware. And I might get it because I love it so much. Here's the thing. If you go to when I was even when I was selling, I told people to do this, right? Go to tag sales, anywhere, garage sales, whatever you got. And if you can grab old Tupperware for 25 cents, bring it back to an agent, any agent, and say, it's a crack, it's scratched up, whatever. They will give you a brand new piece of Tupperware. You now pay 25 cents for Tupperware. It's the best way to get it. Oh, really? Thanks. I would love to see it if you could take some pictures. Seriously, love to see it. Is it in that like those earth tones, like what was it, avocado green and sunset yellow or something like that? I think those were the names. I can't remember, but they were great. They were great. Oh, thanks, Savage. Oh no, B. One of your huskies? Oh, yeah, guys, my heart bleeds for you. How old was it? Oh. You guys, I'm so sorry. Yes, I love Tupperware. I really do. You know, I grew up. My mom had it. My grandmother had it. I think, yeah, my mom sold it. So of course I was gonna get into it someday. She sold it for a while. I think most people my generation had a mom who sold it or something. Oh yeah, that wheat color. Yes. Those salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, I know exactly. I can picture them. They're great. They're great dogs, huskies. They're very vocal. I love that, and they have such personality. Oh, coffee feels good on my sore throat. Damn that game. I believe he's playing The Long Dark today. Radical later, if I'm not mistaken. It might be Sunday, but I don't know. And then playing golf is always fun too. I like that golf game a lot. Don't like when I lose, but I like it. It's like the one thing I have a chance of beating Radical in. That's why I get so competitive because I know I can't beat him at anything else. But he cheats. He turns me into things that don't roll. So, oh yeah, it's a great one. I've started this point and click that Aaron Rod gave me, the House of Da Vinci, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the tutorial. There's this map I gotta beat. Ugh. Moo Moo? Nom Nom? Damn. That's a talented dog. Oh, guys. Didn't get much far into the celebrity thing. I don't like Tom Cruise. Don't like the Kardashians. Kardashians. The whores. The dirty whores. As my aunt would say. My great aunt. Do you have anything like that in your families? Like somebody who says something really like it's just in your family. Like my grandma would say instead of Tylenol, she'd say Tylenops, and instead of sandwich, sandwich. She said that so much. Even my mom's sister ended up saying sandwich, and she went to college. So it's just the way some people talk. Sandwich. Yeah. Hey, Pedro. He's yeah. I mean, I gotta give him props for doing the stunts he does, but nah. I mean, it's gotta be easy when you've lived his kind of charmed life. He's been healthy, blessed with a good, healthy body. Chicago, yes, I've heard that one too. Cause like my family's from like Jersey, New York, some Connecticut, so we have that East Coast Italian thing going. It's up in Annie's room behind the clock. There's never been an Annie or an upstairs. Okay, that's odd. I like it though. How do we say Chicago? Chicago. Ah, Chicago. Paschetti. I've heard so many people say Paschetti. What? I never did that. It was always spaghetti. I could always say it. I'm Italian though. Yeah. Cute, Nicole. Chicago? Is that it, Simon? So weird. I've heard British people just massacre Italian words. Like, that's a pet peeve I have. The British and Australian pronunciations of some Italian words. Like oregano. It's oregano, not oregano. Oregano. It's simple. It's easy. Slides off the tongue. Oregano. You guys say oregano. It's not right. It's not close to being right, and it kind of makes me ill. So that's one. Uh, and I love you, but it gets on my nerves. Then, hey Nana. Then, manicotti. Oh, no, no. Monagot. Monagot. Got it. Those two really get me the most out of anything. Then there's like the ricotta and mozzarella. Like you say it, I guess it's just a white way of saying it. I just sounds weird to the ear. But it's really the oregano. You put the accent on the wrong syllable and you pronounce it wrong. No, it's not the Japanese paper golden stuff. It's it's an herb that I had to get more of to put make the sauce. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. You went to Chicago for work. What you called it probably would get you banned from YouTube. What? Would you call it hell? Did you not like it? I Chicago's okay. It's windy. That's it. You know, I they don't have a good baseball team, so eh, you know, it's herb. You say the H too? You guys are weird. Herb? You say herb? Who puts the H on her herb to say herb? That's weird. It's herb. Nobody says herb. That's a guy's name. Like Herb Tarlick or whatever his name was. 3 times she almost got hit by a bus. Shit. Right. Right. I agree with Anacito. The H is silent unless it's somebody's name. Herb. You're weird. Uh, what do you mean? You're not talking about the baseball team, are you? Because no. If you're just talking about Yanks as in Americans, that's fine. I know it's spelled with an H, Pedro, but it's silent. It's like um, having a silent I. But yeah, the W in whipped cream. No, the H in whipped cream. Whip. You don't say whip. You say whip. See? English is hard. I agree with you, Nana. The only herb you know is a plant. Cute. No, Graham. We wouldn't call him Herbert. We said if it's a name, then you use the H. If it's plant and a spice, you call it an herb. The H is silent. You guys do it wrong. Just saying. We love you, but you do it wrong. Yeah, silent letters are stupid. I agree, Nana. That's why the Italian language is better. We only have 21 letters instead of the 26 because we don't do things like silent letters. We don't have a J because if we want a J sound, we use a J. We don't have a K because if we want a K sound, we use a C. We don't have a W, X, or Y because we have other words, letters, obviously. Yeah. The W, I guess. I don't know. I don't know actually. But we don't have the X for if we want a sound, we use an S, and the Y if we want an E sound, we use an I. There you go. So no J, K, or W, X, Y. Yeah, yeah, that's how it goes. Anything? Hey, Snark, how you doing? You've been making videos lately too. Good to see it. If you looked up herb in the dictionary, it's pronounced herb. Thank you. The only reason C exists, in my opinion, says Hezekiah, is to make the ch sound. See, in Italian, we have, all right, we have like two C's makes the ch sound. C with another C and an H after it makes a k, k. So like Pelicch, Pelich E. Radocchio, Rodocchio. See? Easy, right? Very easy. Chicken. In Italian? I don't understand what you're saying. We don't need the CH in Italian. We have CC. And we don't call chickens chicken anyway. Hey, Sally. How you doing, sweetie? You also get the yeah. So, Charlie Girl. That was odd. Let me see. Did I have anything else I want to tell you guys? I'm looking. Sorry. I don't know. No, I shouldn't tell you. There's some good stuff being. Um, our friend Kick is researching delete laws, and he's coming up with some good stuff. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. I'm not going to tell anything because it's up to he's got a lot of good stuff coming out. So keep an eye on Kick. He's got some stuff. Ooh, he's got some info. Ooh. So if you're interested in that story, keep an eye on Kick. I don't even know the guy. Does anybody like where did he come from? When did he come from? I don't know who he is. I don't really follow those guys. Do you? I don't like the Predators. Hey Mia. Oh good, you've been watching a lot of Kick. Yeah. Good Charlie girl. Good. I gotta say. Delete the walls, yeah. I don't know much about him actually as a guy. Um is he like to me it's still Glenn's the worst. Oh, there's been an update. Did you guys see about Glenn? Anybody? Um, apparently, um, there's gonna be this. I don't know. The city is gonna make what do you call it? What's that thing? Motion. It's a motion. There we go. Anyone? Anyway, where if they get if it goes through, he has to be at the next one. He didn't go to his last court date just the other day because get this, his lawyer said he had a job. Ah, right. What? No, he was hiding, obviously, because he knows people are going to show up to these. So, I mean, if you saw in my server, they showed up, Telecline, Wombat Combat, with Schrodinger cat shirts on and flashed them when they got there. But unfortunately, Glenn wasn't there to see it. Yeah. I think he's lying about the job, absolutely. I mean, really? He never has a job. He had remember he said he had a job as a forklift driver, but and he did. That one was real, but he got fired right away because he didn't have a license, training for it, certificate, whatever. No, I didn't see the top left thing. Who won? Did you? Can you tell us who won? Hon? I'm great, Miss Mia. How you doing? How you doing? So yeah. He got fired? No. No, that's a joke. Oh, did anybody have any good April Fools yesterday? I got a great one to show you. I gotta show you this, guys. I gotta show you. Who sent it to me? I can't remember who sent it to me. Who sent this to me? Um, whoever. Let me see who sent this to me. I'll get it because you're gonna love it. Love this woman. She's my hero. Where is it? She's this old lady who makes the funniest joke ever. Risen, did you send this to me? I think probably. But where is it? Is it in a private chat? DM? Who sent it to me and where is it? I'll find it. Don't worry. I will find it. I will find it. Oh, I know where I put it. No, wait. I didn't. Let me go back to mine. I will find it. Don't worry. Do 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 do. Ba-do-ba-do. It was funny. Got it. Thank you, Arisen. It's from you.
Hey, lady, you're done.
Okay.
Straight up calling you out. I don't care.
Hey,
All right.
hey, guess who just came by?
Oh no, it's running.
Some guy.
Okay. So here we go. Share my screen. You're gonna love this, guys. You're gonna love it. It's so funny. Do 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 do. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is from me to you, 'cause it's funny.
Straight up calling you out. I don't care.
Hey, hey, guess who just came by here?
Who?
Some guy. Hey, I didn't know him. He said, if you show me your, I'll give you a bottle of wine.
What? Who? Who did that?
I don't know. He was just coming by.
Oh my God.
And he said that.
So what happened? Did you call the police?
No,
What'd you do?
he went that way.
What?
Ah! I love her so much. I love her so damn much. What a funny lady. Isn't that great? He went that way. I swear to God, I need to get a bottle of wine just so I could do that one on somebody. I love her. Love her. Thank you, Arisen. Thank you, Arisen, for that one, guys. Because he sent it to me. Ah, that was great. I am always up for stuff like that. Do you guys watch Ozzy Man? I've been watching him a lot lately. Love him. He's got some good ones. And he helps a lot of kids with cancer. Like he finds GoFundMe's. Love it. He's raised a lot of money for different individual children. Yeah, I love people who don't take them like that. Attracts me to somebody so much that they don't take themselves too seriously. You know, you have pride, but don't take yourself too seriously. Destination fucked. Yeah, I want to get that shirt. Here's my face. Love him. Yeah, he's got a lot. Yeah, he's got like millions. 5 million, I think. Oh yeah, that's nice. Chris Chance. Yeah, I saw it. It's hard to follow. It's weird. Yeah. Never take anyone else seriously. Werewolf girl. Okay. Um. No, you don't hate him. You like him. Oh yeah, that's nice. It wasn't. He got sent. Did he buy it or he got sent it? Sent from whom? Ozzy Man? Like how would he hear of Artie? Ozzy Man reviews. Yeah. Casual Geographic's one of my favorite. Abby, did you hear of him from me or? Because I love him. I was showing a friend of mine his videos the other day, and he's so smart. He's ruined elephants almost for me, but he will not ruin otters for me. No way. No way. Um, I don't. I've never seen him interview anybody, hon. But I've seen his videos where he reacts to things, and he seems real sweet, real nice, and funny too. I'll show you later, Simon. Oh yeah, I think the videos I've seen, his shorts that I've seen and stuff, are his TikToks. Only like maybe mashed together or something. He's so smart. He's this young guy who does these animal things for those who don't know. And I'll pull one up. How about I pull one up? I'll pull one up for us. Why not? Casual, geographic, casual. I found a game today that looks terrifying. Um, However, I think it's a single player game, so that sucks. It's called. Wait a minute. What's it called? Born into Fear. Looks frigging scary. Born into Fear. It's got fucking mannequins in it, people with crazy eyes, like buttons or something as eyes or something. I don't know, but it's scary. That reminds me, before I play this video, what the hell? I've never seen the movie, but Coraline was a children's movie, right? She's got buttons sewn into her eyes by people. How scary is this children's movie? Oh, bye, B. Thank you. Um, like it is. Oh, bye, Biggs. Thanks for coming, though. It's a scary movie, right? So why is it a kids' movie? What? Yeah, but you're not a child, Simon. They weren't forced onto they're forced onto a child, but like, oh my god, it's scary, creepy, scary. the and I never seen it. I saw somebody doing a lip sync to the one thing where the woman wants to do. I don't understand how that's a kids movie. Okay. Well, does she get away from them? No, she ends up with frigging buttons for eyes. Come on. Oh, they made a game out of that, Steven. Hey, Jesse. Good to see you. All right, let me get the video for you. Um, Casual. Geographic casual. Let's see. Um, if you haven't smiled yet today, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that first, maybe.
Nah, this is
And then I'll do one where he ruins something for us. I like him. Hey. All right, here we go. Make it bigger. And here we go.
Nah, this isn't clickbait. You're actually getting a wholesome video this time. Normally, I would just traumatize you for 8 to 10 minutes, or however long I need for mid-rolls. Which, to be fair, isn't that hard to do, because nature's a bit... Oh, the video cut off. That was weird. But I was going to say nature's a brutal reality show where life is all about trying to get renewed to the next season. But in honor of the calendar turning to 2022, here's 22 animal facts to remind you that it ain't all that bad. Few animals have a worse PR team than hyenas. Mostly thanks to Lion King, hyenas got stuck with the label of dead-eyed drooling scavengers that only survive by licking off a lion's plate. Basically, we got a lot wrong about them. But something you probably didn't know is that hyenas form legitimate friendships with each other. And because they live in a hierarchy, low-ranking hyenas are more likely to seek relationships with higher-ranking females. Yeah, basically they're social climbers. Not only that, but hyenas will even go out of their way to
Hey, I can relate.
bond with the friends of their friends. This type of networking is known as triad closure. And it's one way for a hyena stuck at the bottom rung of the social
It's triadic, honey, but close.
ladder to move on up without having to fight. Biologists observed a female named Waffles that went from the lowest tier member.
They're following her. Look, she's got a necklace on. Do you think it bothers her? Like, what if she gains a bunch of weight? It must itch too. Poor thing.
Clan to the very top. Not by running fades, but by befriending the right hyenas until she managed to ride the cloud elevator all the way to the top floor. Waffles went from bottom of the cast to alpha female and didn't have to choose violence once. And Waffles' behavior wasn't just a coincidence. In cooperative problem-solving tests, a pair of spotted hyenas actually outperformed chimpanzees. And in these tests...
Chimpanzees, guys! They outperform chimps. Holy shit.
The more seasoned hyenas would go out of their way to help the less experienced complete their tasks. And they were able to do this without being trained. So yeah, not only are hyenas smarter than you think, they have a social circle just like us. And kind of like some sharks. Not all sharks are mindless antisocial eating machines.
I don't want to say...
4 years...
Okay, here's something you don't know. I'm scared of sharks. I'm in Colorado, landlocked, and I can't stand seeing sharks. All those rows of teeth, all those teeth.
Study done at the Palmyra Atoll in the Pacific Ocean found that gray reef sharks will actually link up with the same group of sharks year after year.
Ooh, neat.
And even though they'll go out into the open ocean for food, they'll spend their day hanging out on the reef with the same group. Scientists believe these sharks will not only recognize specific individuals, but will actively choose to hang out with them. And many of these reef sharks maintain the same social circle for the entire 4-year study. But according to them, these technically aren't friendships. It's more accurate to describe them as associates, or like convenience friends. You know, like the kind that would make no sense anywhere else except the place you work. And since I'm just going to commit to the work analogy, if going off for food is a shift, then these sharks meeting up on the reef is their version of chilling in the break room. Some fish are just way smarter than you think. But the smartest fish of them all is the manta ray, which makes sense because they have by far the biggest brain of any fish.
Are they really that big? Are they really that big? I didn't know. Did you know that they get that big?
Just for reference, the whale shark is the biggest fish in the sea, yet the manta ray's brain can be up to 10 times larger. The undersea Einstein has the mental capacity for problem solving, learning, and communication. But by far the most impressive thing is they can pass a test that most animals on the planet fail. The mirror test is the ultimate show of self-recognition and intelligence. All an animal needs to do to pass is recognize their own reflection. And when a manta ray swam up to the plate, they seemingly aced it. Captive manta rays reacted by blowing bubbles at their mirror cells and flipping over to look at their own underside.
What?
And we know they were checking themselves out because manta rays will often flash their white colorings whenever they meet a new manta. When looking at the manta in the mirror, they didn't do any of that, meaning this party-sized Pacific pancake actually recognized itself in the mirror. Which also means an underwater placemat passed the test that most dogs, cats, and humans younger than 18 months couldn't. Pigs are another animal that were smart enough to conquer the mirror test. But it's not surprising, since pigs are considered the fourth smartest animal in the world behind great apes, cetaceans like dolphins, and elephants. Pigs are smart enough to recognize and respond to their own names when they're only two.
Okay, who wants a pig? I want a pig. Who wants a little baby pig? Those little ones? They're so cute. So cute. There's a place here that sells little pink ones. Oh, I could. Definitely.
2 weeks old. On average, they can learn tricks much faster than dogs.
Cliff.
Newborn piglets quickly learn to tell their mother's voice apart from all the others and will come running.
Cliff, you just joined. Hey, Cliff.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Just thought I'd have some coffee with everybody.
Cool.
Glad that you woke up in time.
Coffee.
Huh?
Coffee.
Do you have some?
Yeah, I'm holding it up right now.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the screen. Just saying, I would love to have a little pig, wouldn't you? Aren't they adorable?
Yeah, they're cute until they get big and then they're obnoxious.
Yeah, well.
Whenever she calls. Also, mother pigs will often sing to their hungry litter of nursing porkers.
Oh.
That doesn't really have to do with intelligence, I just wanted to include it. But if you want the ultimate proof of pig perception, in 2016, Lulu the potbelly pig saved her owner from a near-fatal heart attack by running out into the road and playing dead, only getting up to lead the good Samaritan that had checked on her to her fallen owner. In 2014,
Wow.
a pet pig named Lucky saved his family from becoming an ashtray after waking up the entire house with frantic squealing at 4 a.m. Because of the swine savior, the family just barely made it out of the house, which had just gone up in flames.
Oh!
So yeah, adopt a pig, it might just end up saving your life.
Holy fuck. That's amazing. Because when our house caught on fire, my dog kept sleeping right along with us. Just saying.
You could say the same for your pet cat. Plenty of studies prove that owning a furry roommate can actually be good for your health. Just holding one can increase serotonin while also lowering cortisol levels and blood pressure.
Same with dogs.
Having a long-term cat friend can also lower the risk of heart disease, and studies show that it can reduce the risk of health issues like a stroke by around 30%.
Oh!
And it turns out cats purr at a frequency believed to have borderline therapeutic healing effects on human bones, muscles, and tendons. On top of all that, some surveys show that just owning one can make you more attractive. In a poll, it was discovered that nearly 90% of single women subconsciously viewed men with cats as more caring and nurturing. You know how
I'm sorry, but I go for a guy with a dog. Am I right, ladies? I just think a cat is more of a feminine thing. Am I the only one? Like, women should own cats, men should own dogs. But everybody should own dogs to me. But what do you think?
I don't think you can pigeonhole people like that. I think people should own what they like to own.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I view cats because I grew up with the crazy cat lady thing. You know, like people saying crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
So I see cats as a feminine thing. I see dogs as an everybody thing, but cats I see as feminine. So like I've dated a guy that had cats, multiple cats. But it was weird to me that he had cats. Isn't that odd? And he even got him when I was dating him. I love all animals. I just think I don't know. Cats can freak me out. Like when they freeze and just stare at you. It's like it's sucking my soul out. Or it's gonna do it when I'm asleep. Hi, Ira Furchton. Didn't see you come in. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Back to it.
how they say you gotta spend money to make money? I'm not gonna make the joke, but you can probably put it together. But none of these are the actual facts for this part. Because cats do so much for us without even realizing it, the least you can do is tell them you love them. And you can, by blinking. Slow blinking has been proven to evoke positive and happy emotions in a cat. If it responds with a blink back, then you know the feeling's mutual.
Oh, no
And if it's
way.
a new cat, the slow blink makes the cat more likely to approach an unfamiliar person without malicious intent. Basically, a blink can make a cat go from grr to purr in a second. But unlike pet
What?
cats, tigers can't purr because they're literally not built that way.
Yeah, no.
Instead, tigers will make this sound known as a chuff, which they typically use to greet each other or express comfort. It's pretty much their happy sound. And just like house cats, tigers will also use a slow blink to show affection, and they'll even roll
I
over and
want
expose
one.
their belly.
I want
And since
one.
their underside
No,
is
you
the most
don't.
vulnerable spot, this is the ultimate sign
Why?
of trust. Another fact is that tigers
Because they'll
can
tear
be
your arm
selfless
off.
when they want to be. Now, to be fair, male tigers typically get the females pregnant and then just go about their business like a tiger Tristan Thompson. But if a male tiger meets a female he's mated with, not only will they share a kill, but the male will let the female and what you have to assume are his cubs eat first. Once the female and her cubs get their fill, only then will the male take his share. Literally the polar
Awesome.
opposite of lion society.
Yeah.
But cubs can't get too
Oh!
comfortable because, like lions, male tigers typically turn any cubs they come across into past tense. But what would happen if someone did the same to his mate? Rhetorical question, we know the answer, it doesn't end well. Because one man allegedly messed around and found out. Once near a village in Sithathodu in India, a man shot down a full-grown tigress. The poacher, named Baby, came across her while part of a group of people illegally brewing alcohol in the forest, and the encounter cost her life. But some bad deeds do not go unpunished. Because 3 days later, Baby was confronted by a male tiger believed to be the mate of the female he had slaughtered. And the widower proceeded to put the baby to bed as the rightfully pissed off male tiger brutally mauled the poacher. Baby survived the initial attack, but the injuries gave him an expiration date of only a few days later. But the tiger didn't stop there. The male allegedly mauled any human he came across, and I can't say I blame him. For a usually solitary predator, tigers can be loyal. Do you want to know what else is? I can give you 100 guesses, and you still probably won't come up with the animal next. And that's because not a lot of animals are more loyal than the golden jackal. They're one of the few mammals that are
Jackal?
monogamous. And unlike half of all humans, when they say till death do them part, they actually mean it.
Wow.
Golden jackal couples spend most of their lives together, which also makes the male
Aw.
jackal one of the best fathers in the entire animal kingdom. The father jackal is so important to the family that if something ever happened to him, there's a good chance his cubs wouldn't survive to the next season.
No.
And that's because when a mother and father hunt together, their success rate is 3 times higher than if they would have went at it alone. When the female jackal's ready to give birth, her partner will dig protective burrows for the pups and he'll defend them all with his life. And if there's a shortage of food, the father jackal will vomit whatever's left in his stomach to feed his children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it may be gross, but it's the only thing keeping that face alive. But lucky for them, they got parents that work well together, or at least better than 50% of marriages. Coyotes are the jackals of America, but instead of working well with other coyotes, some have started teaming up with their worst enemy. Normally, coyotes and badgers hate each other with extreme prejudice, but together they make a deadly 1-2 punch. Coyotes and American badgers have been known to use team play to grief prairie dogs and ground squirrels.
What?
Basically, it goes like this. Badgers can flush out the prairie dogs by invading their burrow, and if the prairie dogs try to hightail it on land, then they'll get run down by the wily coyote. So even though coyotes and badgers are mortal enemies, their hunting success rate actually shoots up 30% when they set aside their differences.
Oh, wow, look
And
at
I can't be
that.
100% sure,
They're together.
but they almost look like friends here.
Yeah.
But somehow coyotes and
He was
badgers
waiting
aren't
for
even
it.
the weirdest couple on this list. This is your obligatory spider worm because I understand that it do be like that.
No.
Tarantulas have been
No.
known to adopt
Oh,
tiny
you
dotted humming
stupid
frogs and let
fuck.
them crash in their
Ah.
burrow. This bite-sized Kermit is actually
Forget,
perfectly safe
forget.
because it eats the insects that could possibly destroy the spider's clutch of eggs. In return, the frog gets a rent-free apartment and an 8-legged bodyguard. So in a case of mutualism on steroids, the safest place in the jungle for a juicy humming frog is actually right under his arachnid roommate.
Oh,
And the
God.
tarantula will even use chemical cues to recognize their particular frog. It's an equal partnership where both parties have something to
Ugh.
gain. But sometimes animals might help each other out even when they don't get anything in return.
Ooh,
Orcas are
don't
the
let it-
biggest bullies of the ocean, and not
Yeah.
seals, stingrays, sharks, or even other orcas are safe from the carnage this Oreo guppy can cause. But
Ow!
there is at least one animal that'll stand up to them. Humpback whales have been seen protecting animals like this seal from hunting orcas looking for takeout.
Oh,
This case, a whale
yeah.
carefully balanced the Weddell seal on its chest after a pot of malicious equality
Get
symbols knocked
out.
it off an ice floe. And the humpback proceeded to keep the seal out of harm's way, even though it didn't seem to noticeably benefit the whale in any way. To date, humpback whales have played guardian angels with seals, sunfish, and even baby gray whales. Humpbacks will often
Aw.
harass killer whales and confront them as a group in an act known as mobbing. And they'll turn up the intensity if there are any humpback calves nearby. And if there aren't any around, it's possible they satisfy this parental drive by defending any animal being targeted. I can't tell you for sure what it is, but it does mean humpbacks might be the only thing alive that can send a pod of orcas the other way.
Oh,
And this drive to
wow.
protect others can extend to people. A marine biologist was terrified as a 50,000-pound humpback got dangerously close to her, nudging at her with its head and bumping her with its belly. And it wasn't until she scrambled onto the safety of the boat that she noticed a 15-foot tiger shark on the other side of the whale. There's a solid chance this was a pure coincidence and the whale only helped her out by accident. But given their track record for altruism, I would doubt it. Cetaceans are one of the top 5 smartest animals on the planet, so it's not hard to believe. Speaking of cetaceans, dolphins have a pretty good argument for being the smartest thing on Earth that doesn't have thumbs. In fact, bottlenose dolphins are so intelligent that they start learning before they're born.
What?
That's because mother dolphins will sing to their calves while they're still in the womb. That way, the unborn bottlenose learns its mother's signature whistle. The mother dolphin performs its signature whistle for the baby months before it's born and will continue doing it in the weeks after. But dolphins aren't the only animals that talk to their kids before they're alive.
We do.
Alligator and crocodile hatchlings will call out to their mother while still in the eggs to let her know that they're ready to hatch. As soon as the mother gator hears this call, she'll immediately start digging her children out. But it's believed that baby gators are also coordinating their hatching time when they make that noise. In experiments, scientists play the sound of these egg calls around an alligator and her eggs just to judge their reaction. Not only did the mother alligator immediately start digging up the speaker, the baby gator started calling back and even began hatching.
Oh,
So
gosh.
it's possible the alligator hatchlings call out to make sure all the siblings are on the same.
Is that in another gator's mouth?
I think so, yeah.
Is it in its mom's mouth?
Probably.
Or
Yeah.
a dead one's mouth? That's trust. You know?
Yeah.
If that thing's alive that it's inside of, that's trust.
Mm-hmm.
Same page and hatch together, while also getting the mother's attention.
Aww.
A mother's attention is something octopus never get because they're born orphans.
Yeah, they
The
are.
mother usually dies as soon as they're born, and the father gives up on life long before. Which means these babies are the size of a grain of rice. You have to figure out life in an
no. Okay, right there. It's fucking cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
ocean full of stranger danger. But since octopus are the smartest things in the ocean without a backbone, this can lead to what I like to call creative problem solving. This octopus manages to avoid the jaws of a deadly moray eel by riding it like a drunk sorority girl on a mechanical barboat. Except I'm pretty sure the octopus lasted longer. This baby blanket octopus was seen piling a jellyfish using the tentacles in case they ever needed to go on the defensive. Perhaps the best example of cephalopod creativity is that some will carry 2 halves of a coconut to use as a travel-sized panic room. At the first sign of danger, the octopus retreats back into its makeshift shell. When they're not doing that, they're carrying it around like they're late for a flight. Octopus are just one of those animals whose intelligence never fully gets appreciated, like ravens. Ravens and corvids in general are one of the 2 smartest kinds of birds. In fact,
I used to have, like, before I lost the house, I had, books, a little, I had a bookshelf, right? And like a whole shelf of it was just Raven stuff. From The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe to like Native American beliefs in ravens to just things. I love ravens. That's what I'm gonna say.
Ravens are so smart that they've even started doing something that we figured out thousands of years ago. Ravens and wolves have developed a mutualistic relationship where ravens will call out to wolves to lead them to food.
Yeah.
In exchange,
You're getting a question about your merch and chat.
Sure. Let's see. Where?
Abby Pullen.
Oh, the new merch is in my store, honey. Let me go get the link for you. I can get that real quick. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
RJA Nicole's fine. And as far as I know, Winston is too. He's with his mom. So.
Yeah, he went to Florida to live with his mom. His biological mom, I should say. Here you go. Here's the link to my merch.
Hey, Carrie.
Yeah. So, yeah, he went to Florida to live with his bio mom. And Nicole can still be found on Discord even though she's not going to be here anymore. Anytime, Connie. Abby, I mean, sorry. Okay. Back to the Raven. Wait a second. What is Snark just right? And the Raven never flitting, still is sitting, right above my chamber door. and the lamplight or him street. Yes. Nevermore. Here we go.
The ravens eat whatever scraps the wolf pack leaves behind. But studies have shown that these ravens have actually started forming legitimate relationships with specific wolves in the
Wow.
pack, especially the pups. Ravens in Yellowstone received grabbing sticks to play tug-of-war with the curious wolf pups and would even grab at their tails just to get them to give chase. And because ravens can remember individuals for up to 5 years, these ravens have started forming emotional attachments to certain wolves. Which is why this is a Disney movie just waiting to happen.
It is.
And you know how I said corvids are one of the 2 smartest things with wings?
Yeah.
It's because parrots are in the same class of intelligence, and it's the African gray parrot that's considered the smartest. Which is probably why the 7th president of the United States, Andrew Jackson, owned one as a pet. So when President Jackson passed away in 1845, Pole the African gray attended his funeral. But he had to be escorted out because Pole the parrot started swearing so loudly it disturbed all the morning attendants.
I love it. I've had friends who have had big birds like this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand them. They never shut up.
Doc?
Yes. Yes. I'm like, now, not a parrot. It was a cockatoo.
Parakeet? Oh, cockatoo.
And I don't know what, like this one guy, pig, his was so fucking loud all the time. Never shut up. Like, even when it was covered, it wouldn't shut up. And that's odd.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just his. But I don't think parrots are loud all the time like that guy. But even if they're not, when they do screech, it's scary as fuck. It's a jump scare. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they can live, like, I've heard of even 150 years, some of them. That's amazing. Some tortoises do, like, even longer, some tortoises.
The foul mouse, already a tirade, could still be heard even after he was ushered out the room and eventually had to be carried out the house. When you think of animals that can actually talk, your mind probably draws a blank after parrots. You definitely wouldn't guess the next animal on here.
What's
In
that?
1971
What?
in Maine, Scotty Dunning and George Swallow came across an orphan baby seal on the shore of a harbor, and Swallow decided to take the little guy in. Because of its eating habits, he named the seal Hoover, after the vacuum.
Yeah.
After years of being raised by Swallow, Hoover would imitate his caretaker, repeating his favorite phrases with his thick accent to match.
No.
It's one of those things you would not believe if you never heard it. I want you to listen to this and keep in mind, this is a seal talking.
What?
As someone who spends a lot of time working around animals, zookeepers often end up learning way more than they need to know. But one of the more pleasant and safe work things that zookeepers have discovered is that one of the most irritable animals in Africa is actually a big pushover. The rhinoceros has a nasty and short temper, but it's only because they're legally blind in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the world. But anyone who's ever worked with captive rhinos quickly finds out that they have the personality of an armor-plated lapdog.
Oh no.
They're playful, smart, have way more personality than you think, and they're incredibly affectionate. Cheetahs in captivity are slightly less affectionate. In fact, they can get so crippled by anxiety that they struggle to mate. The solution?
No.
Many cheetahs have gotten their own personal emotional support dog.
Get
Not
out.
only is it cute, the cheetahs use the more outgoing dogs as role models and will adjust their behaviors after them. These dogs, which are
Oh
usually
my
shepherds
God.
or Labradors, are introduced to their
Tell me that's not the cutest thing you've ever seen. Oh my God. I want one. I want both.
Yeah, they're cute.
Oh my God, look at it. Oh, it's killing
their
me.
cheetah counterparts at an early age in supervised playdates. If all goes well, the pair rarely leave each other's side. As the friendship helps redirect the cheetah's natural nervous energy, the at-risk cats are less stressed and therefore more likely to mate. The dogs win too, since many parks like the San Diego Zoo will use shelter dogs to pair with the wildcats. In fact, this is Hopper, and he was actually rescued from a kill shelter.
Oh.
So it's a friendship that has the potential to save both animals.
Yeah.
If that doesn't make you feel something, then this next story definitely will. This is Lala the penguin.
What?
After he was caught in a fishing net and left injured, a Japanese family rescued him and nursed the bird back to health. And Lala was smart enough to realize he'd rather live in a rent-free air-conditioned apartment than have to fight for his life in the wild. One of
Smart.
Lala's favorite things
What?
to do was walk around the neighborhood and visit the local fish market. So his family gifted him with a backpack to carry his favorite snack of sardines and mackerel back home. Lala was so respected in this community that he never had to spend money for fish, he just paid for it with his presence. Lala lived with his foster family for 10 years until he passed away in 1996. And for the final fact of this video, this is Lawrence Anthony. He was a conservationist that dedicated his entire life to rescuing and rehabilitating wild animals. He was also known as the Elephant Whisperer after he was able to bring a group of escaped elephants back to their reserve and away from terrified locals who considered shooting them down. But in 2012, Lawrence Anthony unexpectedly died from a sudden heart attack.
Oh no.
After his death, a group of wild elephants, the same ones he had helped rescue, arrived at his house and stayed for 2 days in what onlookers could only describe as a vigil. They
What?
traveled several hours to get there, and some of the elephants that showed up hadn't been at the house in nearly 2 years. After that, the elephants would make the trip to their fallen caretaker's house at the same time each year around March 2nd, the exact day Lawrence Anthony passed away. Elephants are highly emotional animals that will mourn the death of their own, especially if it was an important member of their herd like a matriarch. So it only made sense that they'd pay their respects to the
Oh
man
my
that gave most of his
God.
life trying to protect theirs. And there you have it, 22 animal facts to start off your...
Okay. I've told you all that elephants are my favorite animal. Now, I'm legit tearing up. They knew he died. They knew he died. And they went to his house. Some not having been there in 2 years. And then return there every year on the same day. Elephants are so incredible, guys. No, that was casual geography, not Ozzy man. Simon. Elephants are truly amazing. They do mourn the passing of somebody they care about. They protect the young. They become friends. They're hurt. They have a family dynamic. Oh, stop it, Simon. You're not going to ruin this moment for me. I love elephants. They're divine. And baby elephants think they're lap dogs for humans. They try to sit in your lap, which you know how big a baby elephant is. Just knocks you, the chair, and the elephant over.
Yeah, Great Dane tried that with me once.
Yeah, I can imagine that's hard too. No, there are some bats that have been bred for captivity, like what they call sky pups. People have owned those and they do fine. You can look into it. I know I've known people that have had two different people had a bat. It was a huge bird cage they had. But yeah, they had a bat. They lived in Salem. Anyways, yeah, we're the worst. We're the worst animals, humans. We kill everything, you know. Hey, RJ. Is it RJA or like Raja? Arja? Hey, Arda.
Hello.
But just, I will put an Aussie Man video on just for you, a short one, Simon, because you're a pain in my ass. No, I love you. You know that. By typing, you know I can't do a Aussie. Aussie. Let's see, find a short one. Should I put a destination fucked or dogs are being dodgy, cats being dodgy? What happened in no, it's 20 minutes long.
Destination fucked is usually pretty funny.
Volume 19. Let's see this one. So share my screen. That was one hell of a pull.
Yeah, well,
So how are you today? Hon?
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised you're up this early. Did you
Yeah,
sleep at all?
Like 3 hours.
Oh, hon, you gotta talk to somebody about that. Oh,
I'm
this
gonna-
looks. Look,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sleep some more here in a while. So
good. All right. This looks well promising for destination fucked right off the bat. Look at that. Who would make something that big on a truck?
they're probably in Africa.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to your favorite destination, everyone. It's Destination
Holy
F
fuck!
Volume 19. Here we have someone
No.
moving house. We know how annoying it can be going back and forth and doing multiple trips, so it's great to see this cheeky wanker pack their car so creatively. I won't lie, it is a little bit suspenseful. Some may say it's a precarious situation going on.
Wait a minute.
It's a brief.
Is that an actual house up there, or is that just a bunch of shit?
I think it's a bunch of shit.
Who's that dumb? You gotta be super lazy to do that. Like, or it's a really long way and you don't want to go, which I would go instead of all that falling, you know?
Yeah.
Breach of road rules, but time is money. If he can pull this off, it's a big
Nope.
time saving.
Nope.
It looks
Nope.
like yeah, it was a shit idea. Cut to a bustling, busy restaurant. These blokes are having pre-drinks
Watch the
before
door.
hitting the club. One of them senses a disturbance in the force. Yo, Tony, did you hear that? He says, I think there's a buffalo outside. What are you talking about, a buffalo outside? Holy fuck balls, there's a buffalo! 1 minute Tony is getting buzzed. The next minute he's in a whole new destination. This bloody condiment is like, can someone put me back on the shelf, please? The buffalo meanders about. It keeps a lookout for the cops. Maybe someone hired it from the dark web. I kind of feel like there was a hit on Tony. This whole vibe has an assassination attempt vibe.
Is it me or is that Buffalo chill?
It wasn't when it came in.
No, but like now, he got his aggression out and he's just gonna hang out, look around. Maybe I get some food?
The buffalo hides and works on its alibi. Here's a classic stuntman. Let's go on
No.
a slow-mo journey to destination.
Oh,
Fuck.
he's scared.
He abandons his mode of transport and simply decides to plummet into the abyss. It's not a bad dismount, to be honest. Good recovery.
Ah.
This dickhead has invested in some Batman technology.
No.
Unfortunately,
No.
there's more to being
No.
Batman
Whiskey
than having
throttle.
loads of money.
Whiskey
You need
throttle.
skills and a proper driver's license. He's fucked. Vigilante career over. Here's a happily married couple. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Regrets. A hodgepodge of regrets. He's clapping for himself, acting like it didn't hurt. Clearly, he's concussed. The misso is wondering if it's too late to return him.
Oh! I didn't see that!
This fella's mates have convinced him to swim with a big fish so they
No,
can make a
don't do it.
cool thumbnail for their video. He's one of those friends that gets excited about all your ideas.
For the ground? For the tube?
For the thumbnail.
Oh, if it's for the thumb.
They give him love and reassurance and lower him towards a big fuck-off fish. Occasionally, he questions
Oh, they
if
caught
they
the
do
fish.
have his best interest at heart. Don't hold the fish. I reckon don't hold it. We saw a wannabe Batman earlier. Here's Superman. He's a genuine Superman candidate. Cheers to Alan for sending this one in to me, aussieman.com/submit. It was a day like any other day until Alan went to destination fucked. His legs started applying for permanent residency there. This is a very smooth trip to destination F. Cheers to all me snow-based fans. Overall, I have rarely discussed how each person deals
Oh, no.
with their arrival into destination fucked.
Uh-oh.
There goes your payload. Some
Oh.
people are able to laugh about it, like Red Shirt Man. He's jovial. Others go into a deep state of despair, like our guy hugging the pallet
he's
jack
laughing.
there. It's important to work out what works for you. Laugh, cry,
He's
embrace,
laughing.
deny. Everyone has their own
Yeah, he's
organic
laughing.
or developed strategy for facing this brutal destination. Please whack the like button on this video and whack
That was Ozzy, man.
Yes.
Got it there. Sayonara. Bye, RJ.
Bye.
So yeah. That was I have let me see. I was telling them oh really, you think he's annoying? I think he's sweet. He does a lot of good work. Because at the end of a lot of his stuff, he has children's GoFundMe's for kids with severe cancers. And he's raised, I'd say, at least 100 grand, like for individual children. At least 100 grand. He gives his merch sales to them, and then his followers have so like hundreds maybe. I've seen him give upwards $20,000 from his merch sales, and then I've seen also like him give money, and then his followers give big amounts of money. So yeah, his the voice. Yeah, I get it. He's got like 5 million subs, right?
Yeah.
5 million subs. That's him. 5.12 million. He shaved his head for charity just recently, or something. Wait a minute, my headphones fell off. Yeah. Oh look, there we are. Coffee and chat.
Hey.
Let's see. Military fails. Let's do this one.
Yeah, good day. Today we're reviewing the explosive world of the military. This private's being trained on how to use a hand grenade. The drill instructor's like, it's not a toy, mate. Just pull the pin and chuck the bloody thing as far away as possible. You want me to pull it? No, I can pull it. Too late. I pulled it. Throw it. Ditch it. Go, 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 go. That's the worst throw I've ever seen. Kaboom!
Oh, fuck.
I think the drill instructor should teach his men to throw tennis balls or tomatoes before giving them hand grenades. You know, walk and drive any man insane. High five, headbutt. Who wants to fight a tree? Take that.
What?
The other bloke yells, that's nothing. A tan hot, hiya. Oh, the forest fights back. Treebeard fucking kicked his ass. He loves it. Marching is the foundation of any strong army. So is jazz choreography. Saucy kick, salute. Fix your hat, fix it. Keep going with the saucy kicks. Saucy kick 5, saucy kick 6, saucy kick 7. Here's a hostage rescue drill on a bus. It reminds me of that movie Swordfish, but with less gobbies going on at gunpoint. Okay, they've stopped the bus. In comes a bloke with a stick.
What's a gobby?
I don't know.
In chat. What's a gobby? If somebody could. Oh yeah, the gymnast. Really? Oh, interesting. Wonder what got him onto the. Is she from Australia? A gobby. He just said gobby.
Yeah. I heard Bobby, but could have been Gobby.
It was gobby. Right? Yeah, let's gobby. Come here. Let's see.
Fish, but with less gobbies going on at gunpoint.
G. Gobby. Palacio? Snow glob. Oh! Oh. Oh no. Oh, I remember. I remember that movie. Doesn't he get forced to receive one? You know? BJ. Hugh Jackman. Yeah. I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, they've stopped the bus. In comes a bloke with a stick. Kaboom!
Oh!
Holy shit.
Wait a minute. I thought this was practice for
Yeah,
what was supposed to happen.
that was surprising.
Is what he's holding the bomb, or is the whole bus a bomb?
The whole bus, I would think.
Shitballs. What is the purpose of this exercise? Is the stick wanker okay? I think he is. He's on the right. He's standing up, slowly walking away. He's like, I don't know if the army is for me. I'm going home. Wowee, beware of the mighty boomstick. Tanks. Fuck
Oh, the
yes,
stick that
tanks.
was
The
a
ultimate
boomer.
wartime vehicle. Unfortunately, they are cumbersome and difficult to drive onto trucks. Oh,
no.
shit. There goes $10 million in taxpayer money. This guy isn't a soldier. He's just one of them
Oh,
guys that's
God,
passionate
yeah.
about owning heavy artillery, like this 82mm mortar cannon. Nothing to worry about. I'm sure he's watched tutorials online. Oh, he's fucked it. Is he going to run away? Is it going to go kaboom? Nah. Oh, well, I'm sure he excels at Call of Duty. Let's see how the professionals do it. Lock, load, ready, fire! They fucked it too. They're running, though. They're definitely running. There's a pack of commandos. It looks like an industrial-grade tyre is going to go behind enemy lines. Tyre kicky activate. Commando neutralized. The tyre has infiltrated the base. I repeat, tyre in the base. Don't you laugh at me, war photographer, or you die. Seriously. No one follows up on war crimes these days. Meanwhile, over in Iran, spinny kick, that's 1 point to the ceramic vase. Crikey, it takes 2 blokes to hold it. Here we go, spinny. Nah, that is some fucking hardcore Persian pottery. On your feet, soldier, come on. Remember your training. Remember what you learned from your dad's illegal VHS tape of Rambo. He blames the way the guy's holding it. The score is 3-0. Wait a sec, in comes a decorated mercenary to get the job done. Yeah, no go. The general's heckle from the sideline. Chickamaconi Shaskul. The elite mercenary thinks about doing a flippy move to stand up, but it's not the time. The show's over. One guy bows enthusiastically, war cry, and off to military court they go. This fella's relieved. That flower pot belongs to Auntie Fatty. She'd bloody kill him if he broke it, actually. Yeah, no. The generals are like, maybe the army shouldn't be mandatory. We just never know what we're getting each year.
Wow. They don't look pleased.
No.
Shouldn't they have checked to see if, clay can get really, depending on how you dry it, it could be very tough to break. Like, it could still be a little bit, wow. They should have checked, don't you think? To see how hard it was?
Yeah.
Because you need it to be brittle, not necessarily hard.
Yeah.
It's probably still a little wet inside.
Yeah. Anyway, Hastam, should we go for lunch? Yeah. If you did not whack this one from the beginning or halfway through, whack it now. The like button.
So, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that's right. He has to do some hacking while getting a BJ in the movie. That's right. I remember now. Thanks, Damien. Hi, Damien. Hi, Will. Wow. Can you imagine that? Could you hack a computer while receiving a blowjob?
I couldn't hack a computer regularly, so.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Could you do anything that you have to use your mind for?
No.
I've heard guys who said if they had the choice of sex or a blowjob, they'd take a blowjob. I don't know. I think it was kind of crazy. The stick was not the bomb. The bomb went off via the sound of the breaking window. Thank you, Arisen. You guys are smart.
That makes sense, yeah.
You spent $100 on a vape? Irish, you're crazy. No, I can't say that because I spent $75. But that was the vape, and then also 3 big bottles.
And you never
Yeah, okay. Same with you? Yeah, okay. I see it. What?
You never use it, right?
I used it for 2-3 days. Steven, for $2. Oh, sorry. You're here. Yeah, you can do it.
Steven for $2 says, I can't hack a computer, but I definitely tried you.
For the BJ? Cute. Yeah, Graham says, "That's the wife." She said to me trying to hack something. That's so funny. Oh, you guys are so fun. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if they tested one of those vases. Yeah.
Whoever's idea that was, they're going to be testing the vase out on his head later.
Right. Oh wow, genetically modified skeptic has this guy thinks his Christian song debunks evolution. Should check it out.
Sure.
All right. All right. Let me share my screen. So, do you have any hobbies, Cliffy? Other than games?
Not currently, no.
Hmm.
As well. Oh, so you're starting this off strong by claiming there's no evidence for protozoa.
All right, wait. Let's restart.
Protozoa is my name. I'm just a single cell. I'm sorry that I have no proof. Perhaps it's just as well.
What?
Oh, so you're starting this off strong by claiming there's no evidence for protozoa.
That's what he's saying? There's no evidence for protozoa? I like his posters. I had the comic that's a cover for. The Daredevil.
Yeah.
It was a graphic novel, not a regular book. It was all done in that kind of painterly look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a period where they did a lot of them like that. So let's go.
That's just
Yeah, we've seen it. Like we've actually seen it. Protozoa. You know, try a microscope, dude.
by any means.
Of my beginning, back in time, when from a glob of goo, supposedly I started things, the end of which is you.
That's a nice little caricature you're painting for the
Yeah.
audience there. I'm not sure, but are you implying that glob of goo intended to start things?
Yeah, see, this is a problem with people who don't, like try to refute or debunk evolution, because of God.
I thought.
So, like, they think we're trying to say, that the Earth is a globe, and then also evolution is a thing to hide God or destroy God. Not true. I believe in God. They act as if evolution had a purpose. It doesn't. There's no end game for evolution. We are not the result of evolution. We are a part of it. It's still going. We're evolving. Evolution hasn't stopped because it got to us. It wasn't trying to get to us. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. And we happened out of it. Does that make sense? Did I make
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm new to that, so just
Thought that all was going well. Then I became dissatisfied as just a single cell.
You weren't
My
dissatisfied.
fortitude, my guts and grit would
You
stand
have
me
feelings.
in good stead. I made this as my final goal, to be a quadruped.
Evolution doesn't have goals.
The little single-celled organism. I'm gonna have 4
See?
legs.
Look at him. He's not.
Yeah.
He agrees. This guy's dumb. As a Christian, I disavow him.
By step and over centuries, but that was nothing, for I knew I'd turn out as I pleased. Ambition surged within my cell, down in my gloppy bog. By protozoa and effort, I became a pollywog.
To the audience,
Oh my God.
Mm.
Evolution has No emotion, no ambition, no plan.
Stephen Alley for $2 says, "You were there for the beginning. Teach us, master."
I hate you so much. Yeah. And there was never a single step in line with one before it. Evolution's happening in like 3D, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like flat earthers and people who don't believe in evolution are playing 2D chess. Evolution's playing 4D chess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The picture you're painting here anyway.
Evolution, the science of confusion. Because of all the missing links, they don't know what to do.
What?
Evolution, incredible delusion. They tell us that we started out as just a glob of goo.
Let me address the missing link statement first.
Go ahead.
You've insinuated that scientists have some kind of difficulty with supposed missing links in presumably the fossil record. And I have to ask, have you actually heard any evolutionary biologists speak
No,
about
he
that concern?
hasn't.
From what I've read, it seems that only creationists even use the term missing link.
Thank you.
It's like the entire issue is fabricated by the opposition, who resides entirely
Straw
outside
man.
of the field. The supposed issue of missing links doesn't trouble evolutionary scientists because there already exists enough evidence elsewhere in the fossil record, as well as in DNA analysis, to conclude that all living things share a common ancestor. But that's just a broad way.
I mean, and when genetically modified skeptic says all living things have a common ancestor, pine trees and us have a common ancestor. Not just living things as in sentient beings. We have a common ancestor with pine trees and different plants. We're eukaryotes.
Yeah.
I'm just checking the
Okay.
the chat. People are being born with no appendix. Wow. Yeah, like, and someday we won't have a pinky toe or a pinky on our hand. That's why they're shorter. We don't use them as much. Right? Yeah.
So we'll be like the people on The Simpsons.
Mhm.
4 fingers.
Maybe The Simpsons really our future.
Frightening.
It is. Hey, trans girl, babe.
Hello.
Intellectual evolution technology. Yeah. Okay. This guy is crazy. Stupid. And they straw man us all the time. Creationists.
Yeah.
To address your claim as stated.
You remember
if
Ray
we would
Kemper?
actually discuss this,
Yeah.
I'd be interested to ask you exactly what links are missing. Because to truly alleviate the misplaced concern about all missing links in the fossil record, we'd have to uncover and analyze fossils from about every generation of whatever organism we're dealing with.
Kent Hovind goes as far as to say there is no fossil record. That's like holding your hand in front of your eyes and say you're hiding. You know? Dude, just look. There is most definitely a fossil record.
There is no fossil record because I, Kent Hovind, declared it so.
That's why scientists
creepily
ensure
good
that
at
multiple methods of analyzing the data available are in concordance before concluding anything about the evolutionary history of a species. Imagine your DNA was analyzed.
Found in Genesis 1.
What's this one now? What's he saying now?
Anything?
So if portions of the Bible are being consistently verified as real history, then why couldn't the history found in Genesis 1 be just as accurate? I have faith that it is.
So you admit to having...
All right, it's faith, not proof or evidence. Now, that's a big thing for me, being raised Catholic, right? I learned the Bible, you know? So Genesis and the flood thing are the two big things that I had to come to grips with when I'm learning science. My parents told me go with the science because the Bible is allegory. You know, it's poetry, it's storytelling for for moral. It's not to be used as a science book or a history book, really. What do I think of the flood? I think that there was a big flood where he lived, and where he lived, he thought was the world. You know, if it was recent times, right, and Katrina happened to him, he would think the entire world was flooded because they didn't have news or newspapers. You know, people carried news from other areas with them and told it verbally. So, having not met people from other areas, he wouldn't have known nobody else was flooded. You know, he didn't know other places existed. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it was obviously just a localized flood. So.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. But like you said, to them, it seemed like it was huge and everywhere.
So yeah, I don't know. There's so much better than just denying science. You know, what's this now? Oh, come on.
Millions of long years went past, and then a million more. And suddenly I noticed that my tail was feeling sore. Well, it dropped off.
Oh, come on.
Old Darwin strikes again.
Dude, it doesn't just happen like that. No, over millions of years, it's slow, like our pinkies. It slowly gets smaller and smaller until it's not there in the new generation.
My tail fell off and my hair fell off.
Fell all at once.
I was a jolly ape, but now I turned into a man.
Oh my god.
Apes don't have tails. Monkeys have tails.
Yeah.
But that's just nitpicky, right? Details aren't important in science. Regardless, I genuinely hope that this is just hyperbole for the sake of the song.
Please, I hope
but
so.
Based on your apparent understanding of evolutionary theory so far, I'm not so sure that's it. To be clear, no scientist asserts that any ancient primate's ancestors' hair and tail fell off at any point. It simply reduced in size and function over several millennia as it became less necessary to survival. Also, regardless of what you might think, you actually do have a bit of a tail. It's called your coccyx, and it's a vestigial structure which evidences a time when your ancestors did have full external tails.
Would you believe I started out as just a glob of goo and changed from fish to bird to ape and ended up as you?
Whoa, no one is claiming that any organism's ancestral lineage went from fish to bird to mammal. And you know, I'm becoming less convinced that you're intentionally setting up straw men and more convinced that you just have no idea what you're arguing against.
That theory is as theories go, rather odd and weird. The truth, however, is a lot less complex than you feared.
Are we fearing complexity now? Are simpler explanations somehow truer because they're less frightening and easier to digest? If that's the case, I'll go ahead and just let go of my notion of object permanence and think that whenever I'm not watching your video, it doesn't actually exist.
There you go.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I understand the appeal now.
If you, my friends, will listen on, you'll find the whole true story, in which there's somewhat less of goo and rather more of glory.
And now we get to the real issue behind all of this. Why does it matter whether or not there's glory in the event of your origin? That doesn't affect the plausibility.
Because what drives them, just like flat earthers, is wanting and needing to feel special.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm right. Oh, there's more. Oh my god. This guy's dumb.
Statement.
If you enjoyed this little song and
No,
want
I
to be a part of
didn't.
my Facebook family,
You're
just
dumb. And you look like you were drawn and then almost erased. Doesn't he, in a weird way? He's very nondescript,
Yeah.
but he stands out in his nondescriptness. It's weird. It's very strange. And he's as white as white can be. Is that it? Pretty sure that's it. Wow, David, you're either really dumb, really disingenuous, or really trying hard to please Kent. Either way, I'm not a fan.
Well, I think it could be all three.
He could be all three.
Mm.
Yeah, they're special in all the wrong ways. Right, Steven?
Mm. Iris says a woman was taken from Adam's rib. Now, why don't we look like ribs?
You're weird. Hey, Dennis. But you shouldn't believe the critic. He's because he is a poster.
But Matt Powell has a giant inflatable banana in his
Yes,
backyard.
he does. There's a link over there. Can you grab it, Abby? Put a link in there. What's that about, Abby? Aronofsky. What's that about that Ali? Abby? Yeah. There are a lot of cultures that reference the Great Flood. There are. But they're not always in the same timeline. And we know that floods have happened all over the world at all different times.
Yep. Floods are surprisingly common.
I'm quite aware that there's other places, other cultures and religions, like Abby said too, that have the flood myth, but like I said, they're not at the same time. Like tequila time? Before Noah. Okay.
Yeah, Sally, just look at Kenneth Copeland and his private jets.
Oh, come on. That bothers me so much. You know, the preachers that they're preaching to very poor people. And they'll travel to preach them in person, but they're and these are, people who are living below the poverty line, and they're going there in private jets, in $2,000 suits, and Rolls Royces. It's ridiculous.
It's like having a wizard, and the wizard dressed in these fine robes, and you're like, wow, the wizard's dressed so nicely. He must really know how to do magic. And it's like this guy's dressed so nicely. He's got so much money. God must really be on their side.
Mm-hmm. But he don't. But it does get disheartening when you see that the worst people keep winning. Like, why do people keep supporting these frauds? Nobody should give money to Calvin or any of them. Give your money directly to the needy if you want to. Don't give it to anybody, because you feel that it'll like what's his name? Papa?
Peter
The
Popoff?
tidings to God? No. They're there's pocket change. And his new mansion. You want it? He calls them sacrifices. You want to sacrifice? Go spend some time giving food, passing out food at a soup kitchen, or give money or food directly to a soup kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Good works are better than just giving money. So if you really care, do that.
And if anyone ever wants a laugh, you can watch the farting preacher videos on YouTube. It's Robert Tilton. He's one of those evangelists,
Yeah.
televangelist scam guys, and they dubbed in fart noises when he's saying all this ridiculous stuff and speaking in tongues and stuff.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
They dub in fart noises.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Let's check it out sometime.
He claims that's, the speaking in tongues thing is a sign that he's really talking to God and et cetera, et cetera. Yet he's asking these little old ladies to send in their last $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do. And they do.
Yep.
That's the sad thing. The church. Yeah, I'm not saying don't give it to a church, a real church. I gave, offerings to my church every week. My dad, absolutely, more than once a week because he went to church several times a week. And they do, like the local churches do give the money where it's supposed to go. But I'm talking about these preachers.
The scam televangelists.
Yeah, absolutely.
Popoff, Copeland, Tilton.
Yeah, Popoff was exposed by the Amazing Randy, but unfortunately, he came back and he was focused on the Haitians around where I used to live in Connecticut, and he built back up to now. Yeah, he's back up there again.
Yep.
He'll send you oil in a ketchup packet thing.
Yep.
Like those packets. He'll send you oil or water in that, and you're supposed to do all this stupid stuff with it. Anoint yourself and anoint some money, and then send the money to him.
Yeah.
So there's that. You speak in tongues when you're drunk, Irish? I speak in tongues. I ain't drunk.
Mm.
I'm usually excited in a way. Okay, forget it.
Oh, I get it.
Joel Osteen, yeah, he's terrible. Like, people had to shame him into opening his 50,000 seat arena church during Katrina. Come on, because it was dry. Ridiculous.
It was more recent than Katrina.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I remember now. You're right. Absolutely right. I don't remember what it was during though.
It was during one of those
Charles or Edward
hurricanes in Texas. Yeah.
He's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Irish has a good idea. Food banks, women's centers, good places.
Well, I think I'm gonna go get some sleep.
All right. I'm gonna close it down anyway.
Okay.
So guys, I'll be back later for ladies' night. It'll just be me, unless a friend of mine says she might stop by. I don't know if she will. Oh, Steven, $2. Good.
MG speaks in tongues on Battery Delivery Day.
And I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.